Hello, everybody. All right, so today I recently came back from a road trip. Went back home, picked up some of my first pieces of gold and precious metals that I bought. Most of these were purchased in Taiwan. You know, Back in like '08, '07, '06. That's when I actually started investing in like precious metals, and the majority of the stuff I bought were gold. So I was in the process of moving these. So I figured I'd go ahead and lay it out and just talk about it and show you these unique pieces that I collected, and show you what I had as my initial investments in precious metal. So as you can see here, there's a wide variety of stuff. When I first started, I'll talk about a little bit some of these as I go on. But when I first started, I didn't know much about what to invest, how to invest. I just know in the Asian culture, we were all about gold. All right, so I looked into, back then my idea was to get the most bang for my buck. So these bars were what I initially invested in. So I picked up, quite a few of the pamps. Now understand that this is not all of what I have for gold. It's just the initial purchases that I made for it. So initially, I picked up a bunch of bars because I like bars. I thought they were easy to store and had good gold. It had good premiums. It was close to spot, so I was able to purchase more for my money. So after that, I got a little more into it. Back then, platinum, palladium, they were also really, really valuable. And so, I don't have a lot of these. I got 2 platinum bars, 1 ounces, and I picked up 1 palladium just for kicks. So there's all my bars. And when I went to Taiwan, they had gold shops all over the place, and so I thought it would be interesting to purchase these things because these were like the gold ingots, of of what they used and had back in the old days. And so I picked up a bunch of these. I really did not know too much about like premiums and how much was a good price to pay for stuff. So I picked up a bunch of stuff that I liked and just what I thought were look cool. So I picked up a bunch of these. These are solid ones, and so they were a little bit more expensive. But it's as far as the premiums, they were not as bad because obviously there's not a lot of work into it. But when I purchased some of these are in a previous video you saw a silver version of this stuff, of the ingots, and they were highly detailed like this. That's a smaller version, but these are the hollow inside. I don't think the silver was hollow, but these gold pieces are hollow because if they were solid, they'd be really, really expensive. But as you can see, it's got great designs. So obviously the premiums on these are pretty expensive. Let me try to focus in on it. So yeah, as you can see, highly detailed. So these are pretty expensive as far as the premium goes. And I picked up one of the big ones, one of the small ones. I really would have loved to have picked up more, but they are really expensive to own, or at least as far as I'm concerned, it's not worth the value. I just picked up one of each just to have, and I thought it'd be nice. So also, I enjoyed. I saw the little statuettes made of pure gold. These are also like hollow in the middle, but it's highly detailed as far as like the craftsmanship and everything. So as you see here, you got like the lion, or not the lion, the tiger. You got the dragon, snake. Uh, is that a? Yep, that's another tiger, snake. Um, I'm a snake, and my wife's a tiger, so I picked these up mainly for us to keep. The dragon, I thought these were cool, so I wanted to have them, and so I did. I picked up a couple of the cooler looking ones, and these are mainly just for me to keep for ourselves, and just as something that we can pass on to our children later on. Also, this stuff is I don't even know how to explain it in English, but it's considered lucky. So obviously you see the little ingot on top. In Chinese it's called a rui, but I really can't explain how that translates into being lucky and stuff like that. But that's what it means. We picked up one of these just to display in our house, and you know I'm not superstitious or anything, but if it does bring good luck, great, more power to me. It's just a bonus. But also this one, so you got one that's pure gold dragon, little dragon holding a little ingot, lucky ingot. With this piece is like jade, some kind of jade, or I think. But all of this really is all pretty much the same. It means luck, good fortune, etc., etc. So I thought this one was really cool, this piece. So figured I picked it up. I did pick it up, and again, it's something where we just display around, and it'd be cool to have. All right. And then moving on, let me show you the big piece. This is the big one we purchased. I like the lunar animals. So this one was a cutesy design of all 12 of the lunar signs, and they had it all on a Ferris wheel. The middle word is fa, like fa tai, or to get rich, good fortune. So this again has a meaning of good luck, good fortune, stuff like that. So I figured I'd buy a whole set and have that as well, just to keep. But this is one of my coolest sets that I have. So you see, it's got all 12 of the animals. Ooh, that glitter. There you go, a little bit better. Okay. All right, and so there's that one. And this piece here, in Taiwan, or probably in the Asian Chinese culture, when people get married, they usually pick up these extravagant jewelry pieces, and then they wear them once and put them away and never have it again. This was the piece that my wife wore. As you can see, it comes with a full set: a ring, 2 bracelets, and a necklace. All of it is pure, solid gold, 24 karat gold. And so that is just kept for sentimental value. Maybe one day we can pass it on to our children, or maybe one day if we decide it's not that sentimental, we can just get rid of it if gold price skyrockets. So there's that. Finally, this one here was one of my biggest purchases, and one of my biggest failures as well. This was purchased in 2011, right when during the hype of the gold and silver, when they skyrocketed to near all-time highs. I purchased this when gold was probably around 1,500 or higher. But it is a beautiful piece. I still think it's a beautiful piece. I still love it, but it was, I overpaid for it, and so now I'm just holding on to it until gold gets back or above where I paid. This is a 15-ounce gold gold angel, the Isle of Man coins that you see on APMEX and stuff like that. 1987, as you can see, 1987 Isle of Man, and it is a 15-ouncer. So I thought that was cool, and so I picked it up, and now it's just with me until one day I decide, to do something with it. And finally, this small little 5-grammer I went to, the gold stores in Taiwan aren't known for having like gold bars, gold coins. The stores in Taiwan are very different from what you see at the local coin shops here in the States. They mainly carry stuff like jewelry, like this kind of stuff, these little thingies, and this kind of stuff. So you're not gonna really see a lot of coins and stuff. So I asked them if they had any, and this is what the owner brought out, and I was like, whatever, all right. So if this is all you have, I'll take it. Probably overpaid for this as well, but whatever. At the time, I didn't know any better, and so I picked it up. So that is it. And just finally, my wife is heading back to Taiwan, so I think there were a few of you that showed interest in maybe picking up some of these stuff. I think they were talking about, one of you were asking about the silver, or how you like the silver one, and I said I can probably get the gold one in Taiwan. So she's going to go back and ask about it and see what the price is. If any of you are still interested in purchasing one of these, I'll let you know what the prices are, and then you can, contact me, and we'll work out, payment and all that. But yeah, if you're interested in some of these unique pieces, she's there. She'll pick some up for you all that are interested, and so yeah. That is that. That's a nice and not so short video, but again, these are my early pieces, early investments that I made, and so now I'm gonna be putting them away again, and they're gonna be moved to a safe location, and I probably won't be able to look at them or play with them for another, few years or maybe a decade or so. So figured I'd take the chance and just post them, and so that way I can just take a look and watch them on YouTube anytime instead of pulling them all out. All right, so again, thanks for watching. If you got any questions or any concerns or whatnot, just go ahead and post below, and I try to answer all questions. All right, thanks a lot. See you next time.